food again, I'm afraid. Tonight we're having the Argyle smoked mussels, which we've been really looking forward to. Tisha's cooked them in, first of all she's marinated them in lemon. What did you marinate them in? Lemon, capers and garlic oil. And then this is the company, Argyle Smoked Smokery. It's the one we went to when we were in Holy Loch. And then she's taken some sourdough, turned those into breadcrumbs, and then cooked the breadcrumbs with garlic oil, fried the breadcrumbs in garlic oil, and then served it with spaghetti. So I sneaked one of the Argyle Smokery mussels before they were cooked, and they tasted fantastic. So I'm really excited now to try them. Here goes. Oh, they're disgusting. No, they're lovely.
Okay.
Delicious.
Good morning, everyone. We are back in Holy Loch Marina. We woke up this morning to a real pea super of a fog. It's just beginning to burn off now. We couldn't see anything at all this morning. Now we can just sort of see the mountain range popping up behind us, and we can see a few boats. But it's a real contrast to what we had when we were here last time. Really lovely crisp morning though. When we woke up this morning, there was so much fog that you saw in the clip earlier, but now the fog has burnt off and it's a beautifully sunny September day. We can see right into the distance. We've come out of Holy Loch and we're heading along the coast. We're going to head round the Isle of Bute, and because it's going to be a lovely calm sunny evening, we're going to anchor off the Burnt Islands and have a nice night there. I might even risk going for a swim, it's so beautiful.
I've seen some. I have.
I did that.
That's all right.
I have seen them.
So we're making our way up the Isle of Bute. We've come from Holy Loch this morning. Well, Tisha doesn't want me to say that we've gone back to Argyle Smokery, but we did. And wind's picking up, very nice, heeling over nicely. I think we're losing George. You're right, George. And we're now making our way up the Isle of Bute. We've just had the most fantastic lunch. We had smoked prawns this time, as well as smoked salmon and smoked mussels. They were all just so nice, so delicious. And then we had some smoked cheese and some smoked meats. I know smoking damages your health, but on this occasion I think it was worth it. We're sailing, which is always lovely. We're sailing up the Isle of Bute, the engine's off. Really good point of sail, beam reach, the wind's just coming across. Every now and then we get a really big surge, 15, 16 knots of wind, and the whole boat lifts. We're doing it now, it's absolutely marvellous. Heeling over nicely now. Just a little burst of wind, we're sailing beautifully. We're up to about 7.5 knots, I think. And it's always so nice not to have the engine on. Just under wind, under sail. I think we've just come out of the lee of the land over here, and as a result we've picked up a load of additional breeze, which has just lifted us perfectly. Don't know how well you can hear the wind, but it's not a particularly strong breeze, only about 10-15 knots. But when we get it right, when it's beam reaching, it's just lovely. And just while I'm here, look at this scenery. Look. That can't be right, can it? So beautiful. And there we are. There's George, enjoying uninterrupted views of the Isle of Bute.
Dave's enjoying himself doing 7.2 knots.
Excellent.
In Scotland.
The wind's just dropped, so the boat's not heeling over quite as much as it was, which is, I like it heeling over a little bit, but it'll pick up again in a minute. And then we're going to anchor up at the Burnt Islands, which is at the top. We're technically will be in the Highlands then. So we're currently in the lowlands, but we're going to go up into the Highlands very soon. Tish and George just enjoying the scenery. We're having a lovely sail up the Isle of Bute. Really enjoying the way that the slightly lower angle on the sort of autumnal sun is illuminating the hillside. Looks fantastic.
We're just sailing through the Burnt Islands and we've noticed a seal just basking on the shore. Hope you can see it. He looks very happy enjoying the sun. Here's your seagull on the water. I'm out wild swimming with my friend George. Here's George.
Hey. Hi.
And hopefully, with any luck, they can see me.
We're being very brave and the men are being drips.
Big drips. It's actually quite nice once we're settled in.
It's lovely.
I could go for a bit more wild water
Very
swimming.
buoyant.
And here's the men pretending to be manly.
Yeah, being drips.
Being drips.
Pathetic.
And here's my toes.
Of the four of us, which ones are wet?
I do love you anyway. Okay, the boys are going ashore after our wild water swim. They're going to try and get ashore and get the drone out and see if they can fly it over Seagull while she's on anchor. George and I are sat on deck having a nice cup of tea, aren't we, George?
We are.
Yeah, it's a lovely evening. The sun is out, towels are drying.
What it looks as though it's got a bow going in, look.
George thinks they're going to dig in and sink. I think let's go back to the boys.
They were a bit broadside on there.
Here they are.
The degrees which the bow is slumped.
Smile, boys! Wave! Have fun!
what we're doing, we're sailing to Largs, and we are properly sailing. There is a lovely breeze. When I say breeze, it's doing about 20 knots. And David is on the helm, doing a fantastic job.
Hey, 7.7 knots.
7.7 knots, fantastic. Tisha's man in the Tisha's man in the main because the wind's a bit fluky, and we're having great fun. Can't quite see that at the moment, but that's the Isle of Arran over there.
Here we are on our way round to Largs. This is Little Cumbrae Island in front of us. We're heading through the gap between two islands, and that's the other Cumbrae on the left. We've got the Isle of Bute over here. It's a rather sunny, pleasant day today. It's been really, really nice. We've had friends with us just for a really short trip, and David is enjoying helming today. I think he's quite enjoying the fact that we managed to get 8 knots earlier on in the stiff breeze. At the moment the wind's dropped off a bit and we're heading into the wind, so we're not doing quite as well, but we're nearly at our destination, so all is good. Well, we're sailing along and I can see this really cute little anchorage that's just popped up. Might have to try that at some point. This is right on the southern tip, I suppose, of the Isle of Bute. Just one yacht in there at the moment. It looks like it would be great fun to explore, maybe another day. We've arrived in Largs and we had a lovely fish and chip lunch in the local restaurant in the marina, and now we're on our way to Largs itself, the town. It's about a mile and a bit walk. It's a beautiful coastal walk. There's Alan, George and Dave in front. Let's see what we can see. Hi, we're leaving Largs this morning and we're heading along the coast. This is Largs itself. We walked along here last night and the churches and things are really pretty. Beautiful sort of promenade walk right along the front. And we went to Nardini's and had a fabulous meal along with some wonderful award-winning ice cream. Really lovely place. And today we're heading up the coast. We're heading up here. This is the Firth of Clyde. We're going to go round the corner. I think we might try and do a lunchtime anchor at Carrick Castle, and then maybe we will head back to James Watt Dock.
Right, there it is, our very first submarine. We'll probably be arrested for filming it, unless it's Russian, in which case we'll make a fortune.
Lots of excitement amongst the crew.
It's got, is that a pilot boat with it?
Yeah.
It looks like it.
It's got a pilot boat with it. It must be going in somewhere. Well, it might have come from Fastlane, which is just a bit higher up the loch. There's no markings on it, is there? There's no flag or...
That's it, it's through the film. Very exciting.
Yeah, first time.
So a few days ago we videoed Clock Lighthouse from the land when we were on a cycle trip. Today we happen to be sailing past it, and here it is from the seaside, so that you can see a completely different view. I think it's quite pretty, really. Of course, when we're on the land, we did not realise all these caravans were here, which is interesting. Oh, it is chilly today. How cold is it on the helm today, David?
It's pretty blooming cold.
And how long have you been up here?
Far too long.
Far too long.
And the rest of the crew be down below, heating on, cups of tea, enjoying themselves.
Right, let's see what they're up to. So, George, are you nice and cosy?
I'm nice and cosy reading my Kindle
With the heating on?
with the heating on
Like
around my
poor old
bare
Dave
legs.
is freezing to death.
That's his choice.